Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are literally opening up the blueprint of an incredible organization to see exactly how it operates from the inside out. We're looking at the structural guide of Instituto Vestas Novas. If you've ever wondered how a massive volunteer organization coordinates its efforts to deliver care, love, and practical support to vulnerable communities, well, you are in the exact right place. Okay, let's dive right in and explore the fascinating machinery that makes their mission possible. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start at the foundation with purpose and core values, work our way through strategic leadership and operational coordination, look at the behind-the-scenes support, hit the frontline mission, and finally, present the invitation to transform. Now, this sets the context for our entire analysis. The source document explicitly states, Vestas Novas is not driven by structures or resources. It is driven by people. We are about to look at an organizational chart, complete with departments and hierarchies, but the absolutely crucial point here is that the true heartbeat of this entire framework is the volunteers. The structure only exists to empower the individuals who have chosen to serve. All right, let's jump into Section 1, Purpose and Core Values. These are the foundational beliefs. The guide lays out 5 non-negotiable commitments for everyone wearing the Vestas Novas shirt. It demands strict confidentiality to protect families, complete impartiality, and a singular focus on the community's social and spiritual mission. And, to maintain trust, they operate with total transparency and a deep commitment to sustainable social responsibility. These aren't just corporate buzzwords, you know? These are the actual rules of engagement. Moving right along to Section 2, Strategic Leadership. This is where we build the skeleton. Think of the executive board as the strategic heart of the institute. The president and vice president lead the charge and manage partnerships, while the secretary and treasurer ensure institutional and financial hygiene. Together, their high-level competencies really anchor the institute, making absolutely sure that every action aligns strictly with those core principles we just talked about. But hey, an anchor needs oversight, right? That brings us to the Fiscal Council. This council is formed by 3 members who are elected for 4-year terms. They basically act as the guardrails for the institute. Their whole job is to examine financial statements, audit accounts, and ensure every single cent is well utilized. This brilliantly illustrates a core philosophy of the institute. Trust isn't just assumed, it's actively built and maintained through really clear, rigorous financial transparency. Okay, Section 3, Operational Coordination. Taking it from the boardroom to the streets. Operational coordination is that vital link. These coordinators and volunteer facilitators, they're literally the engine of the institute. They translate the big picture vision from the executive board into real, actionable steps on the ground. They plan the activities, they mobilize the people, and they ensure that all the diverse teams we're about to look at are operating smoothly. They are the essential bridge between the strategic what and the operational how. Which brings us to Section 4. Behind-the-scenes support, the essential support teams. You know, before they can care for the world, the Institute has to care for its own team. Human Resources handles recruiting and continuous training to foster a loving, spiritually healthy environment. Safeguarding that exact environment is the Contracts and Compliance team. These are volunteer lawyers who function as internal counsel, acting preventively to keep the whole Institute legally secure. Next up, we've got this amazing synergy between technology and communications. The tech team guarantees a strong, secure digital presence by updating the website and organizing all the digital materials. Working hand in hand with them is the communications team. They use social media platforms like Instagram and YouTube, not just for PR, but to share transformative stories and even produce evangelistic content. They exist to inspire people who haven't yet connected with the project to get off the sidelines and get involved. And rounding out the behind-the-scenes magic are the support, logistics, and health teams. Support and logistics handle the physical reality of these events. I'm talking preparing food, organizing transport, setting up tents and sound systems, the whole shebang. Meanwhile, the health team brings professional medical and dental care to places like the Municipal Shelter of Cochilla, combining health education with their core Christian values. It is just an incredible display of servant-hearted logistics. All right, Section 5, Frontline Mission. This is the pulsing heartbeat of it all. First up on the front line is the recreation team. I love this. The source text beautifully notes that joy is a gift from God. This team is dedicated to creating moments of leisure, games, and sports for vulnerable kids, specifically focusing on the Municipal Shelter of Cochilla. They are there to restore a sense of childhood and belonging through the simple yet profound act of playing together. Right alongside them is the music team. Because, let's be honest, music touches places where words just kind of fall short. They prepare choreography, host karaoke, and lead worship. What's absolutely crucial here is their adaptability. They carefully follow the specific guidelines of municipal shelters, ensuring the music is accessible, respectful, and welcoming to all audiences, while still building these beautiful environments of hope. The frontline also includes 4 other highly specialized areas. Nas Ruas, which translates to in the streets, focuses on relational evangelism. They even set up a venting corner on Paulista Avenue just to genuinely listen to people. Then there's the education team, focusing on restoring dreams and emotional healing for youths who have suffered trauma. The citizenship and protection team maps out public support networks, like child protection services, training volunteers to responsibly identify and report abuse. And finally, the intercession team sustains the entire operation through daily, dedicated prayer. Now, to really understand how the Institute works, we need to talk about an important nuance detailed in the source guide regarding who can serve where. Because Vestas Novus is a faith-based initiative, certain areas are classified as confessional. Roles that involve direct spiritual practices, like street evangelism, intercession, music, and specific youth education, require volunteers to profess the Protestant Christian faith to ensure spiritual coherence in those acts. However, the guide makes it emphatically clear that Vestas Novus is fundamentally an open project. People of any religious background, or frankly, no religion at all, are warmly invited to serve in all other operational and frontline areas. The Institute values everyone's talents and views this integration as a beautiful opportunity for shared respect and community building. Finally, we arrive at Section 6, the invitation to transform. We're wrapping up with this incredibly powerful question straight from the guide itself. The Institute has built this entire framework, the boards, the coordinators, the logistics, the frontline initiatives, for one singular purpose: to give people a place to serve. The structure only comes alive through the love, skills, and dedication of people just like you. So after seeing how all these moving parts come together to restore hope and dignity, the provocative question the source material leaves us with is this: are you ready to make a difference? And how will you contribute your unique gifts? Think about that for a second. Thanks so much for exploring this with us today.